Risers, I'm back. I'm wearing my Queen of Lazy, honey, because you know I want to get back in this bed, but today's Monday. I can't. Hey, y'all. I want to give a shout out to Jean. Is it Jean P or Jean? Jean P. In my comment section, he said, what should be the appropriate behavior when she heard Joel say KYRA? Thank you, Jean P, because I was going to do a video on that because a lot of you ladies are missing this whole learning thing. You're so mad at Joel for doing what he did versus learning that men speak through their actions. Oh, he should be accountable. He should be held accountable. Is he your husband? Is he your husband? Does he work for you? None of that. He is just a guy she is dating. And what did we say about dating, ladies? What does dating means? It means to gather data. A man is not your man. He's not your baby daddy. That is not your husband. When you are dating, you are supposed to use this time to gather data. And like my daddy said, when the man showed up at the church and wanted to marry me, my daddy said, well, I can't meet with you today. And he told me, he said, go out to dinner with him and pay attention to how he treats you. That was my first lesson in putting into action what my dad was teaching me. Pay attention to how a man treats you. Okay, welcome to Church Girls Wanna Get Married Too. Thank you for your love and support with my new book, 10 Years a Girlfriend. See, VERNEISHA, she's that type that will fall into a 10-year girlfriend trap. Okay, she's perpetual girlfriend. Also, 31 Days to Not Being a Girlfriend. This is an e-journal. I email it to you. I'm trying to turn this into print, talking to my formatter about what we can do. And of course, 23 Tests, guys, you might meet. Ladies, you need this book because I tell you everything in this book. How to date, how to dress, what to say, the different types of men, how to act, how to behave, how to respond. So we see VERNEISHA, she was highly upset. That first thing that happened was she said when VERNEISHA met with Joel and the ex-boyfriend, she said, and she should not have done this, she said, I was hungry and angry at the same time. So what happened was her and Joel was supposed to go out and eat, and he said he was going to call. Let's just use 5 o'clock, for example. He was going to call her at 5 o'clock. When 5 o'clock came, no call. Okay. 6 o'clock, no call, no text. Okay. 7 o'clock, no call, no text. 8 o'clock, nothing. She decides she's going to call him and go off. I was hungry. You said you was going to call. Listen to what Joel said. Y'all is missing it, ladies. He told her, well, if I didn't call you, then that should have told you, I'm translating, that something else came up. And she said, well, I'm not a mind reader. That's the problem. You need to be a mind reader. Ladies, if you do not believe me, ask any man that is worth his salt. If he really cares about you, he's going to be thinking about you. He's not going to let 3 hours pass. He's supposed to take you out for dinner and 3 hours, no text, no. Baby, that was the first thing. He don't care about you. Ask any man. That's like Beyonce waiting for you, a man to text her. Huh? Who's gonna keep Beyonce waiting? Nobody. So if he don't call you, pay attention to his actions. While you're crying and whining and being foolish woman in my comment section about Joel is a F-boy. I'm gonna do another video on that. Oh, Joel should have called. Joel should have texted. He needs to man up. No, dum-dum. Pay attention to his actions. He doesn't care. And this is where the data gathering comes in, because data means what? Gathering data so that you can make an informed decision. And the informed decision you gather about him, having you wait for 3 hours, is he doesn't care. I told you I met my husband, And he said he was going to call me. Well, girl, it was almost a month. I'd never called him. I never texted him, never reached out to him, nothing on social media. You know why? My daddy told me if a man cares about you, he's going to call you. He's going to come see about you. But he didn't like my stuff on Facebook every day. And almost a month later, when I posted sexy pictures on Facebook, honey, he was in my inbox. And can I call you? Nope, I'm busy. Can I take you out for a drink tonight? Nope, I'm busy. What about tomorrow? Nope, got plans. What about Saturday? Sorry, got plans. Brunch on Sunday? Got plans. Surely you don't think after a month I'm going to jump up and go out with him like I don't have a life. And see, that's what y'all do. And what you don't understand is you are telling him you don't have anything else to do. You so big. You don't have nothing. You just sitting there waiting for him. Number two thing Joel did was when they at the table and Amber was being messy. I loved it, Amber. I loved every second of it. And she gonna tell VERNEISHA that Joel chose KYRA as to want to go home. And she's like, what? And she went, oh, how could you do this to me? You gonna throw away everything we have? You was gonna choose KYRA over me? You was gonna throw me away for KYRA? I don't have the picture up here, do I? You was gonna throw me away for KYRA? You gonna throw away everything we got? And I'm like, well, the people are saying they record in 2 to 3 weeks. So you want to tell me after 2 weeks, VERNEISHA, y'all got so much that he don't want to throw you away because y'all got so much in 2 weeks? Make it make sense to me. And I'm starting to agree with the cousins in the comment section. Girl, you don't gave up that cookies. You gave up the cookies. This explains why you are so invested and you're so emotional. And so what VERNEISHA should have did when she found out that Joel let me go back. When Joel didn't call her, you know what she should have did? I wouldn't have called him. I would have went out, got something to eat, and had a good time. I wouldn't have called him. And when he called me, I would have said, I went out, I heard from you, so I went to dinner. Because what you're letting him know is you have a life outside of him. And if he don't come through, somebody else is going to come through. And what did she do? Instead of just not calling him, ignoring him like he ignored her, she called him, got hyper, got upset, and carrying on. Got super aggressive and masculine and angry and nagging. You tell me what man wants to live the rest of his life with that? Ladies, what man wants to live the rest of their lives with you acting the way you act? That's what she should have did. Now, when Amber, messy Amber, told her about Joel KYRA, what she should have said was like, oh, okay. And she should have been calculating in her head. Everything she said outwardly, she should have said it inwardly. Oh, he was willing to throw me away for KYRA. You know why? Because he thinks KYRA is a better match for him than you. There is something about her that he likes more than me. And another thing, VERNEISHA, you have to think, you was on the chopping block. He didn't save you. They were voting for the person they would go home with. And instead of him voting and saving you, he saved KYRA. And so now you want to chastise him and you want him to be accountable for not valuing you. He didn't value you because you are not valuable to him. If you were valuable to him, he would have tried to save you, but he didn't. And you should have made that calculation in your head. And you know what I would have done? I would have just left. I would have walked off because he don't have anybody else there. They both don't have anybody else. Ain't nobody else gonna save them. But what did she do? She became extremely emotional, extremely aggressive, extremely nagging, extremely making us think, VERNEISHA. There's a whole lot more going on behind the scenes that you're not telling us, because it don't make no sense you're acting like this over a man you just know for 2 weeks. Ladies, this is what I mean about meeting a man and making him it. He is not it. You don't have enough data. Number one, he had you waiting for 3 hours. He didn't call you. Hello, he don't care. Instead of you ladies talking about he needs to be accountable and take responsibility, read his actions. What the Bible says in Ephesians chapter 5, husband, love your wives like Christ loves the church. How does Christ love the church? He showed us how he loved us by his actions. He died. Jesus told his disciples, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. So ladies, stop getting angry at the men for not being what you want them to be, because dating is gathering data. You're supposed to be adding all this stuff up in your head, because any blind man could see Joel don't want VERNEISHA. So ladies, y'all want these men to take accountability. No, 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 no. Pay attention to his actions. When my husband finally took me out, girl, he wanted to get, can I take you out again tomorrow? Nope, I'm busy. How about Wednesday? Okay, Wednesday, come. Can I take you out again tomorrow? Nope. How about Friday? Okay, Friday, can I take you out again tomorrow? No. Oh, I'm flying out Sunday. Can I just have breakfast? Okay, Sunday morning. Listen, I got to stop by the church, drop my ties off. Can I come by and give you a hug? Okay. You know why? He cared. When he got to the plane, I'm just letting you know, I'm getting on this plane. I'm going to call you when I land, okay? He landed. Babe, just called to let you know the plan. Okay, I'm getting in my car. I'm going to a hotel now. Okay, got to the hotel. You know what? He cared. He cared about me. He realized, start figuring out this girl is all that. I want to make her know I'm interested. I want you to know I'm thinking about you. Huh? He ain't thinking about you. 3 hours and not one time did it click. Oh, I need to call V, because he don't care. So ladies, stop wanting to make these men accountable and realize that their actions will tell you everything you need to know. They don't care. I got to go, girl. If you don't have 23 types of guys you might meet, you need this book. You need this book. Joel is in here. Man act, woman react. Problem is we are reacting the wrong way. I have to go. My new baby, 10 years of girlfriend. I need sales on this book and I need reviews. I love you. Got to go. Bye.